Welcome or welcome back and I need help at C-square. In this example we will subtract two function, and function like numbers can be subtracted. So let's do it. So we have f minus g of x is nothing else than f of x minus g of x. So in this case we're gonna have 1 over x plus 2 minus x over x minus 1. So here we have to subtract two rational expressions. So the first thing we need to think about is what is the least common multiple or denominator, and that will be x plus 2 times x minus 1 in our case. So that is the common denominator, the least common denominator, x plus 2 times x minus 1, and I'm gonna rewrite the original fraction with this new denominator. And now I'm going to have to adjust the numerator of this fraction to have equivalent fraction. So look into these two rational expressions. We notice the second one has an extra factor of x minus 1. So I'm going to have 1 times x minus 1 here. The 1 comes from the original rational expression, and the x minus 1 is the fact that we multiply the denominator by x minus 1. Similar, we can take a look to these two, and we notice the extra factor now is x plus 2. So here we're going to have the x that comes from the original fraction and the x plus 2, which is the extra factor we use for the denominator to get the least common denominator. So now we can add these two fractions. We have the same denominator of x plus 2 and x minus 1. And we can subtract now the numerators. So we have 1 times x minus 1 minus x times x plus 2. So from here we're going to do some simplification. And we have x minus 1 minus x squared plus minus 2x, I'm sorry. Okay, so be careful of distributive property, over x plus 2 times x minus 1. And the only thing we're going to do here now is to combine like terms, and we have negative x squared minus x minus 1 over x plus 2 times x minus 1. This is the answer. Of course, some people may say I can factor out a negative and get this form and put a negative in front of the fraction. There are more than one possible form for this answer, but either one is good. And now the domain of the result of this subtraction will be any number but negative 2, right? Because that will make x plus 2 equals 0, and that will make the this rational expression undefined. And x also cannot be equals 1 for the same reason. X minus 1 becomes 0, and then we have an issue with that. You can notice the same situation on the original function. X cannot be negative 2, x cannot be 1. How are we going to write this in interval notation? Negative infinity, negative 2, union of negative 2, 1, union of 1 infinity. So this is the same thing of saying any number but negative 2 and 1. Also, we can check the domain using the technology TI calculator. So what you see here is the graph of f minus g of x, and you notice vertical asymptote at negative 2 and 1. And also you can notice in the table that we have an error at negative 2 and positive 1. If you enjoyed this video clip, don't forget to click the like button and come back on C-square for more help. Thank you.